Okay, I just had to erase everything. Here's Pee Wee Reese. This is for Greg Graney and Peter Ackerman. I'm sitting on my Dodger blanket. I'm not going to bring up the whole kit and caboodle. I just came from Merrick's next door to watch part of the game on the big screen, and got my boys next to me, Fernando and Andre, who's got 22 game hitting streak. And I sit my feet under the table. Nobody can see this is always happening. And my shoulder's starting to lock. And my hand locks. It's really uncomfortable. And when I'm typing, it just starts like a claw. It's insidious, cramping, exhausting, etc. I'm giving you these things, information, before I talk about what I'm interested in doing with fundraising, that people ought to have portions of funds that are being given to research by Michael J. Fox, for example, given to people who are in need, who could use massages and medication, supplements, and to improve the quality of life today. But let's just talk about what happened, because right now today, at a certain point, somebody may not leave the house because they're mistaken, maybe walking a little bit, their gait a little bit uneven, like a drunk, which has happened to me. I really don't, like I said, don't mind so much. I'm self-conscious in the sense that I'm conscious of myself and of what's happening. I don't embarrass easily, and I will be out here as long as until the end. My first encounter came the other day, a big encounter, because it was with somebody who I knew for a while, a man at the liquor store down the street where I often go down and buy sandwiches, and it's convenient and very friendly with me, and I'm usually down there at a time when no one notices what's going on. I'm in and out and speak a little bit of Italian and Spanish. And last week I panicked, swallowing. Something was happening. I went down to get Benadryl, thinking it would calm me, or I had an allergic reaction to I don't know what. My brother was probably trying to kill me with the sandwich he gave me. And John was on the phone with me, on the cell phone, all the way down. And my friend, the owner, the manager, Ivan, I went in and I had my hoodie on and my dark glasses, my hoodie. I should have my Dodger sweatshirt on. And I said, "Do you have any Benadryl?" And I was on the counter, holding the counter. And one of the other guys got me Benadryl and took one out, and I said, "Could I have some water, please?" And Ivan, the one who's been so friendly with me, give me a hug, boys, gave me the most evil look. Like, get the fuck out of here, you drunken bum. And I was in not a place to even be shocked to him and discuss it. And I left there feeling very hurt and realizing that that I had been out in public and been discriminated against and judged, and we all have our deals. I used to drink. I haven't. It's been 20 years, but that's what's starting to happen, and that's what has happened with friends of mine who have Parkinson's disease. And I went back the next day, and I was in really good form. The meds were working. My voice was like this, but not. I wasn't locking up, and I saw him immediately, and I said, "I'd like to have a word with you." And I just focused in the last year, from having to stay home and do a lot of work on the phone with the foundations after all my orthopedic surgeries. I've learned to be a little bit more diplomatic than my Italian nature tends to push me towards. I was very much more comfortable than I am right now, and explained to him what was happening, and that I was hurt, and the way he treated me. And he kept saying, "Well, there are other people that come," and I said, "Don't talk about the other people. It was you and me. We were friends." We were friends for 1 year, and you didn't ask me. And this is what the point I'm trying to make. We all, I believe, I need to ask someone, do you need help? Are you all right? What's happening? Can I do something for you? Especially someone who's known me for a long time, friendly and a patron. And I said, do you know who Muhammad Ali is? And was, a little bit of communication with the language problem, and made my point diplomatically. And I'm happy to do so. And want to share that with you. If you see, with any of us, with anything that's going on with us, doesn't necessarily have to be Parkinson's, but awareness has got to come now, because this is the next thing on the agenda. Like, mental illness is being addressed and has been addressed, and we will see people walking around stumbling a little bit who want to get out of the house and not hide from this. Like my mom, who was agoraphobic, died with Parkinson's, not getting out for like the last 8 years. Ask questions. Ask me, ask your doctors, ask somebody in need of help. I mean, they may be a schizophrenic who's off their medication. I may be a little bipolar. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that story as best I could. I'm kind of arching back. I'm sitting on a Dodger blanket here with my boys and my water and Pee Wee Reese, and I love you for watching. Thank you. And thank you, boys, for having such a great sense of humor.